Welcome to the Cuyahoga County Greenprint 2019. In this video, we'll show you how to make measurements and create a simple map. To access the measurement and marking features, click the tool icon in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Then select the Measurement and Markup tab within the GeoCortex viewer. GeoCortex markup options are similar to those of PowerPoint, but function a bit differently. Next, navigate to your area of interest. The fastest way is to use the bookmark of communities. For this demonstration, we're going to go to Garfield Heights. When making a map, the layers matter. Any layer which we have selected will appear both in the map and the map legend. Turn off any layers you don't want to display and turn on any layers you do. For this demonstration, to make our map, we'll deselect or turn off the watershed layer and the tan background called the shaded relief, found at the bottom. We'll select or turn on our layers of interest, including open space by type, trail and bikeway plan, and wetlands. First, let's measure distance. Zooming in a little bit. This property here is a school. There are new planned trails nearby. We're curious about the distance between this school and Carouche Park along possible routes. Select the Distance Measurement tool. Note the white instruction box that appears at the bottom of the screen. When you finish each measurement or markup, close this box to clear that action so that you can begin the next. Draw your line. Using single left mouse clicks, click and release to measure. To finish, double-click at the desired terminus. Note the measurements of each leg in your line and the total. To change the units, go back to the distance measurement, choose the linear units menu, and select the units of choice. Note the units changed. Now close the instruction box. Next, let's measure area. This brown shaded area is a cemetery. I'd like to get a rough estimate of its area. Select the Area tool and again click, single left click and release, going around the item you want to measure, and when you get to the end, simply double click and it will close the area. Again, to change the units, go to the Area Unit menu. We'll change from square feet to acres. Remember to close the instruction box at the bottom when you're done. Now I would like to highlight this wetland down here in the lower corner. I'm going to do so with a circle, so I'm going to select the Circle tool and draw a circle around this unit. Please note that the shape grows from the inside out. So I'll put my cursor in the middle, click hold, and pull a circle to its out. Now, if you are done drawing circles, close the instruction box. Otherwise, every time you click to do something, you'll continue drawing circles. We'll leave those in for now to illustrate how to erase them later. Close the instruction box. Now I'd like to add some text to my map. So select the Text tool and then single click in an area where you would like to place the text. Note that a text box appears. Type in your desired text. And then select OK. Now I have a typo in my text. That's okay. We'll come back and show you how to correct that later and deactivate the tool. Now there's a small neighborhood connector trail located right here. And I want to highlight that. I'm going to insert a point. Select the point tool and do a single click where you'd like to place that point. And again, deactivate the tool. Now some of the items we've drawn are not exactly where we would like them. So we're going to use the edit function to change them and reposition them. Select the drop-down menu for the edit tool. Note that you can edit, erase, or clear. Do not click on the clear function unless and until you are ready to delete everything that you have drawn. So first we'll select the erase function. This allows you to delete an unwanted item. Let's use this to delete the unwanted circles. So I've selected erase, and now I simply click on the items I want to erase. And then deactivate the tool. Note that the edit tool is now showing the erase position. Go back to this menu and select edit. So I've realized that I circled the wrong wetland and I want to move and edit the circle. So I've selected edit from the edit menu and I'm clicking on the circle around the wetland. Note that now it is activated. The 4 outer squares are called handles, and when I click, hold, and drag, I can change the shape and size of the circle. The top handle is for rotation. If I click and hold it, I can then rotate the circle or the oval or the shape. The discs around the edge are for customizing the shape to give it some curvature. I'd like to move this oval here. I'm going to make it a little bit larger. I'm going to rotate it a bit. And I'd like to change the color and line type. Notice up at the Edit menu there are additional options. Choose Styles, and note that you have 6 different colors and 3 different line types. I will select an orange one with a dot dash, and when I'm finished I will deactivate the tool and see my new orange oval. Next, let's modify the text. Again, I select Edit, Edit, and I click on the text that I had inserted. Notice that the text box appears. I have a typo, so I can go back and correct that, or change it, and then click OK. Notice that the selected text is now activated. I can move it around, reposition it, click, hold, and grab on the handles to increase the font size. Click, hold, and grab the rotation handle at the top to rotate my text around the red dot, which is the rotation axis, and reposition the text where I want it to be on my map. Once satisfied, deactivate the tool. Finally, the point we added is difficult to see. Choose Edit, Edit, and click on that point, and choose Styles. Again, I have 6 colors and 3 different shapes. I'll choose a red diamond, and deactivate the tool. Okay, now we're ready to print our map. We'll leave the Measurement and Markup tab within GeoCortex and navigate to the Basic Tools tab. Here we find a print function. This is not connected to an actual printer, yet it allows us to create a PDF which can be saved to a file, then printed to an actual printer. Select the Print tool and a new panel appears with a few options. The Layout menu enables us to pick our paper size. The output format is PDF. We can choose resolution or low or high. And we can use map scale. The preferred method is to keep current extent. That will display just what we see in the viewer and what we've been working on. You could, if you want, choose a different scale. Remember, though, that our paper size options are limited and that increasing the scale ratio could greatly reduce the size of our illustrations. There's a map title box. The default is Cuyahoga County Greenprint. Just highlight the text and type in whatever you would like for your map title. Lock print to preview is recommended. What that does is creates this shaded area. However, if you wanted to see something on the margins of your map, you could click, hold, and grab and scroll down, and the area that has been locked will still be the area that will be printed. Once all of your settings are selected, click the Print button. It will take a few moments to create the PDF file. Once ready, click the Open File, and your map will appear. Note the custom title we gave it. The red box shows where this mapped area is located within Cuyahoga County. The legend illustrates every layer that you had turned on, and there's a scale at the bottom of the map. All of the items we have created are displayed within the body of the map. Thank you for watching this Cuyahoga County Planning Commission training video on how to make a map with the County Greenprint. This tool provides a simple method for persons who are not GIS experts or who do not have specialized software to create basic maps. These maps are being used in grant applications and reports, as well as for meetings and public engagement events. Please let us know how you use the maps you create in the Cuyahoga County Greenprint.